millionaires and billionaires.
PNPism, and I want you to listen to this one good, that destroyed the entrepreneurial class of this country. When they realize that borrowing was such a sweet thing, that they don't really have to run the economy, all they have to do is keep the interest rate high so that people with money don't bother use it to do anything productive. They take that money and put it under government paper. You remember that? Buy government paper. That's all they used to do. Buy government paper. Now hear me now, watch me. During that period of time, that 18 and a half years of high interest rate and high borrowing, it means that many of you and your parents could not be employed. Because the money in the country, which should be used for productive things, them just take it and hand it to the government. And then the government is obligated to pay them back high interest rate. So terrible it was that one of their own members, a man of the cloth, a religious man, his conscience couldn't help him. He had to speak the truth. And he said that what PNPism did was the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich in this country. Now tell me, which rich man, which Tapanaris man was the recipient, the beneficiary of the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich in this country? You tell me who? You tell me who? I have so much things to say. I will never allow PNPism to come back in this country.
They got so much things to say right now. They got so much things to say.
Yes, JPU family, good night, good night. Rock and come in, everybody, because they growing hot. Guys, if you're just joining this program for the first time, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, my love, welcome back. Because right now, me no know if America politics hotter than Jamaica politics right now, and America is voting in 6 days. Only hear what just happened a while ago. Them come up with a phrase and a term where they must say, hey, anyway, let me be formal as we get started, guys, and then we'll get into it. Good night, everybody. Me see all uno. Moderator is here, I think. Yes, good night, moderator. Samantha, pick up yourself. Everybody, John Black, how you did the last night? You never over here last night. Where have you been? Miss Erica, welcome back. Shay, welcome back as usual. I see some new names. Welcome to the platform. Big up on yourself. Who telling about over here? If you're just coming for the first time, tell us in the comments how you learn about this channel. Yeah, man. The Prime Minister in a saga. Over Caymanas Park, in a saga. No, sir. I want to ask you a serious question tonight. I open with that video for a reason. Because I want to know if you keep it in the back of your mind. When the program finish, I want to know if you tell me if Mark Golding and Peter Bunting can survive their past. Can Mark Golding and Peter Bunting survive their past? You don't have to answer the question yet, you know. Don't answer yet. See them there? Yeah, man, the PNP demolitionists, them. PNP demolitionists is what they are. And that is a fact. By their deeds, we shall know them. Right? So, I want to keep that in the back of the mind. There's also a comparison being made with Donald Trump. Disruption of democracy. They disrupted democracy in what they have in common, which is that they've both run in and destroyed a political organization and turned it into something that is unrecognizable, something that people run away from and not stick with. Very similar. I'm starting to wonder if they share the same DNA. But we'll get into this in a little while. Bless up everybody who in the room and in the chat so far. Make sure that you are giving the live a thumbs up, guys. Dottie Cup, thank you for joining. Yeah, on time, man. We just started. And we're early tonight because I promised that we'll start doing that this week. Last night, we never too early because we had some technical difficulties, but it's okay. Now, the breaking news tonight is there has been an historic appointment today. The government had their post-cabinet meeting this morning, or post-cabinet press conference, and the long-awaited announcement was made, which is that the Prime Minister appointed the new finance minister and her replacement, a new education minister. So the new and historic appointment is the appointment of the former education minister, Favour Williams, who is now the new finance minister. I am told that Favour Williams' strong point is finance. That's what she studied. That's what she did before politics, I'm told. So maybe Favour will outperform herself in the finance ministry. It's yet to be seen, but the shoes are big. She's going to have to fill those shoes, and we'll see if she is up for the challenge. She is the first female, which is historic, the first female to be appointed to the finance ministry. And it's good. You know, I like to see women elevated. Everybody will know me. Them know say woman power all day, every day, right? So this is good. And Miss Dana Dixon, she is now the new education minister. So the Prime Minister did a good thing today when he appointed and elevated these two women to some very critical positions in his cabinet and in the country. This is very good, guys. Now, I'm going to let you hear Miss Dana when she was asked, about her feeling on her new appointment. What should we expect from her? I mean, she really just come on the scene politically just recently, so a lot of people maybe don't know her that well, but now she gets a chance to show us who she is and what she can do. In my view, she sounds like a very smart woman. She sounds like she understands, Jamaica and what we need and everything. But let me let you hear what she told journalists this morning, when she was asked the critical question. Here she goes.
This being day one, now that you are elevated to education, along with your other responsibilities as well.
All right, thank you for that question. And I didn't have a prepared speech to make this morning, but as the Prime Minister said, education is critical. Education is critical for all of the goals that we desire for our people. And I know that as I have gone around Jamaica, I see these young, brilliant, bright minds around our country, and all they need are opportunities. and the Ministry of Education is so important in delivering the kind of workforce that believes in building Jamaica, that believes in the values that we hold dear. And I tell you, just based on my discussions with the Prime Minister, it is important that we leave no child behind. It is important that no child leaves school unable to read. It is important that every child is numerate. And for a long time, we've not really been able to achieve that. But the Jamaica of the future that we need demands that we put the resources into our beautiful children, because the future of Jamaica rests in their hands. And the work that we will do is going to be central to getting that workforce that can take us forward. And it's important that we give them that equal opportunity. I know in my own life, education has been the reason that I'm standing here, because I got the best education that Jamaica has to offer. My goal is that ultimately every child will be able to get the kind of education that I was able to get, and that it will not just be for the purview of a few.
Yes, guys. So she understands the assignment, I think. She knows what needs to be done. You have to get the kids from their small. You have to instill in them the importance of education and get them interested in learning. We all know how important that is. Jamaica, I think, has always been a country that promotes, early childhood education. I don't know how it is today, to be honest with you, but growing up and a couple of generations after me, I've seen how, our kids start going to school very early in Jamaica, and I think it's very beneficial. America, I can't see people that keep on picnic till them are 5. You understand? So, and to be honest with you, here in America, most of the time, people have money for sure about them picnic, go to school early as 2-3-year-old. My daughter starts school when she had 2. And that's why a woman like me could have never have 5 and 10 picnic what me can't afford. Because you bring a child into the world, very important for you educate them from them small, real small. So, Kassan Troop and she are going to work very well together. I told you guys that growing up in Jamaica, Kassan was my mentor at summer camp. She was very good. She's always been very good with kids, even when she was just a teenager. Very lively, good personality, good-hearted. And I am not surprised to see Kassan as the permanent secretary in the education ministry. And she just finished her PhD, I think, last year or something. So these two women are going to work very well together. Una watch a trend, una watch what go on, or Andrew wants to put the woman them, position them to be the movers and shakers of our society. That is good. Me not say that men don't have them talent. They do. But the field must be balanced. Each of us must be equally represented in our politics. So that's good. So we talk about Favour Williams, and all eyes are going to be on her because the finance ministry, one of the most powerful, and, like I said, the bar has been set high. Now, last night, when you come over here, I say me sound sad because Dr. Clark left, left in job. Nigel left in job. If me sad, a happiness sad, if that makes sense. I'm very happy for Dr. Clark because you see the vipers them in the politics we try diminish the man reputation and them something there. Make glad say him not have to deal with them sitting at the same parliament. Honest to God. Like seriously, I'm glad for him. But let me show you guys, because the media catch him out at airport this morning when he might leave. And them catch him in Miami when he land in Miami. I think he may have connected in Miami. And of course, they interviewed him and things like that. So I just make on hear what him say. as he was leaving Jamaica. And the Jamaica Observer, as America has its election next month, the Jamaica Observer, they will have some journalists over here monitoring and observing, I should say, observing the elections in America. So this morning, Nigel out at airport bright and early. Look here.
Sir, Mr. Clark, how you feeling this morning leaving Jamaica, sir? Tired.
Yes, that was him leaving. So him landed in Miami. Hear this.
Your post, you're in a different space. How are you feeling?
It was a pretty overwhelming feeling, to be honest with you. It was overwhelming and, overcome with depth of gratitude and, processing. Just thank God for the opportunity I've had to serve, and I'm going to miss it. That's for sure. I loved every single moment of it, and it was, as I said before, the privilege of my life to serve the Jamaican people.
I noticed that quite a few people came and they greeted you. How do you feel about that in terms of literally while you've been here? How has that been since leaving Jamaica this morning?
Well, I've been even getting phone calls while I've been here and on the tarmac. I am very appreciative of some of the outpouring of affection that I have received, and it's mutual. I have enjoyed my role. I've enjoyed the opportunity to serve immensely. I think that was evident that I enjoyed the job. I love the job, and right now it's difficult to even talk about it because, as I said yesterday, my heart is full. There's a lot of, it's overwhelming, positive feelings, and love Jamaica, and fundamentally believe in the promise and potential of Jamaica and what we can become.
In the sentence Sh0t, what's your advice to your successor? Whoever that person might be.
But I won't venture. I'm happy to answer other questions, but I'm going to venture there, But one of the things I've been happy to have the opportunity to do is to, to carry a message of belief in the capacity of the Jamaican people, that we have agency and that we can create the future that we want. All right, thank you.
Yeah, guys, so Nigel sound like him tired, probably a little relieved that he has some time to gather his thoughts before starting his new job. And as you heard the journalist said, when he landed in Miami, Jamaicans were there greeting him, and I said thanks and big up yourself and Ray. Because you see the look pessimistic and propaganda and them sitting there where PNP are going with. I just want one handful of them. Because everybody can see, even when Cartel come from prison one day, me and Cartel, I say, boy, Jamaica build up Ray. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the program, because that's important. So, JP, you just want to say thanks to Dr. Clark for his contribution to Jamaica and Jamaica's continuous economic stability. That's important. I have something I want to go watch. I'll show you when I'm done. But meanwhile, Jamaica and the politics and things are going and Ray and new appointments and things. The opposition them over Canada, my love. I got Townhall meeting over Canada. I'm gonna want to know, you know. How are you gonna leave your country? Go into a foreign country. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me find something here. Give me a second. In the meantime, please hit up the like button, guys. Jamaica 411, good night, welcome. You say sound like you must trying to fight back tears. The man must ball, man. Man say missing work, missing country. You think it easy for you leave your country at his age? If you go live somewhere else? No. It might see it as a good opportunity where the job, promotion, all of that concern, but naturally, that's your home. You know what I mean? I know visitation in gone pan in a 411. But yeah, man. So on to the next one, you know. Meantime, everything are going in Jamaica and the politics are going. And by the way, the Prime Minister announced that by-elections will be coming up. Nomination, I think November 6th, next week Wednesday. And next week Wednesday? Yeah, I think so. And the election is November 22nd. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments. And after that, now, you know, there's going to be the JLP conference. So it's going to be a good month for the Jamaica Labour Party. You know, I guess that also depends too on how they will fare off in the local election and them something there. No local election, sorry. The whatever by-election, sorry. So me not expect them to fear off bad because according to the opposition, them no want go in a no election. Don't is that them say? Them no want in a no election. Them say time come but them cannot take on one election challenge. Me not understand that. Time coming up, but then cannot take on one by-election. Anyway, so they are in Canada. And as you can see here, Mr. Andre Hilton is saying I'm excited. Join us on our diaspora tour. What is a tour? And them I invite a town hall. No, you're not supposed to keep town hall in your country. You're 1 year away from an election. You ought to be having a town hall in your own country. Me not talk about PNP meetings, you know. Because there's a difference between PNP meeting where you're going to meet and everybody in there in orange. Me not talk about that there. Me talk about town hall meeting where you're trying to convince the Jamaican people them that they should support you. They have not been doing that in Jamaica at all. But they are in a foreign country. I keep town hall. No make it make sense to me people now they comment. Good night everybody. If you not just come in, hit the like button for me please and thanks and share it with somebody. Wanna tell me, if them not keeping town hall in their own country with them own people, where them gonna Canada and tell the Jamaican them over there? Wanna tell me now, man? Erica, where you say fundraising $250 to get in? A real information that? Hey, I don't understand the people here, you know. The amount of money what they say they have, what kind of fundraising them for do? This coming like Donald Trump was saying him very rich. And when you check it out, he must send email to the people them every day tell them to donate money. Somebody can very rich and come in the politics and make money, so. This don't make sense to me. This don't make sense. I know, let me just say this as a member of the diaspora. If you come to us in the diaspora and you now make no waves in your country, especially when you're in a opposition. You're not making no waves. We don't want to hear nothing from you. We never want to see you. Because you don't have no traction, and it means you don't have no substance. So that does not make any sense. You need to be in your country. When you come America, you not get no traction. Mostly 2 times when you come America, you not get no traction. And Missy PNP and JLP coming a foreigners already and then get traction. And them going to one kind of settings where you have actual people in there, not like in a restaurant where the capacity is only 30 or so people. They go into real big meetings. For example, the keynote speech that Lisa Hanna gave in Atlanta 2022. Countless amount of people in the Marriott Hotels conference hall. Now that is a diaspora tour. Who do not get them the response from nobody in the diaspora? Who do not get them the response in Jamaica unless you no keep a traditional conference where the people them are gonna come out for them party. But when you individually work by yourself, nobody not give you no forward no way at all. No. Make it make sense. Want to see a fundraiser? If a fundraiser, all right, whatever. Okay, all right. I didn't know that information, but now it makes sense. Them need money. So it's not about coming to the diaspora with a plan or trying to convince the diaspora about anything. You know, but I rather take, say if I'm pay $250 for go listen to them people, yeah, I rather take $50 go buy 2 chicken and chop it up and make some white rice and cook some curry chicken. And sit down in my nice living room out there, so, and turn on politics on the TV. I rather go sit down out there so and listen to grass grow. When they can tell people, say, how would them know? Andre Hilton, Mark Golden, and the fella there used to work for Bunting. Cronism. Anyway, town hall meeting. I want to know if you hear what the people in the Nigel constituency said about him when I hear when they went there to bring in the other candidate to replace Dr. Clark. I want to hear what that woman has said about her MP.
Might be voting for the Labour Party, serving those who might be voting for the People's National Party. It's about service.
What do you think about his decision to leave? I want to say he's jumping ship. It's very good for Jamaica. Very good for Jamaica Labour Party. My hats off to Dr. Nigel Clark. Anywhere he is still our Nigel Clark.
What do you love most about what he has done to the economy in the last 6 years?
Okay, what he has done, he transformed Jamaican lives. With extra money, extra pay, no tax. That's the greatest, no tax in the 6 years. And that is a big, big achievement for Jamaica.
No tax. Nigel is always going to be remembered for that. I know that there are some people, because of tribalism and political tribalism, they're going to see that no tax thing as insignificant, but it really is significant because it's been a while, to have somebody come in for so long and you hear no tax. I mean, like, seriously, that's good. What else me didn't want to say real quick? Make we talk about the voter apathy in Jamaica real quick. The voter apathy is as a result of several things. The voter apathy in Jamaica is a very serious problem. And I think because of the toxicity of the politics, that is partly why there's so much apathy. There is a gentleman on the YouTube platform here, and I'm going to ask you guys to go over there when you finish watching this program. And he put up a video today. I'm going to show you the cover of it, the thumbnail. It says, "Why the IMF loves Jamaica and how Jamaica became the IMF's favorite economy." This was posted 12 days ago, and I showed you yesterday, on the 24th of October, the IMF came out and they were saying to the world, take example off of Jamaica. Jamaica was very irresponsible, reckless with the way they were managing their finances, and they have become a success story. And this was published 12 days ago. Why the IMF loves Jamaica. And you are going to see, guys, like I did, how dangerous and how detrimental it is when you have people like these come and destroy our political institution and seek to destroy the people who are working to stabilize and keep our country in line. These people you're looking at here are very dangerous. When you go and watch it and you see, say, Jamaica's financial turnaround, as I've said on this channel, it has nothing to do with one party. It is both parties who found consensus and understood that if we don't take this thing serious, we're going to go to the doghouse. So consensus is important. I have heard parliamentarians, some of whom stopped go parliament, saying that tribalism has destroyed the country, saying that we need consensus in this country to come to our full potential. And Peter Bunting and Mark Golding has destroyed our politics in this modern civilized time. They have used the money what they make for half a PNP and half a Jamaica people to destroy the PNP, burn down the PNP. And even if you are not a PNP, you do not want to see the PNP come to this because it takes two parties. And they need to find consensus on the most crucial issues in the country. So I'm going to ask you, go over to this guy's channel and look at his report on how Jamaica turnaround became a success story. And even IMF, who used to write way off, have a comeback, come confess, say, Jamaica is a country that one must take example of. When you take things serious and you come to consensus and you make domestic politics destroy a country. We've seen this happening now, guys. The guy even said Jamaica is not like England, where when successive governments come in, them start to destroy and ignore good policies and good things that the other government put in. You cannot do that. If you want to develop a country and keep a country on a growth trajectory, the people who moved there before you come in, can see good things. You continue with the work. You can't make true tribalism. And you can't make true toxic politics. You set the country back. So the moral of the story here is, in order for our country to develop, we cannot have people like Bunting and Golding in our politics. Them fi come down now and go away. If you dep on this platform and you follow politics and you know what them do, then me sorry, but you have to go back to number one video upon this platform for really come up and understand how dangerous these people are to our politics. How can we find consensus when you have these two people All they want to do is come into the politics to make more money because they're broke. As you can see, them overseas that look money. They're broke. So them come back into the politics now to come try for scavenger off of the Jamaican people. Everybody a talk about it. They expose. You see, before we reach us, so one of my good friend, one of my big woman friend, a scholar, she said to me at the very beginning, say, you see them two man there? Watch and see what going to happen to them. You see, that's something when they involved in a finsack, it will come and bring them down. And the woman was so right. I soon call her. She was so right. She said their involvement in finsack and how they benefited and became billionaires of politics and through the PNP, they're not going to survive their past. She said, you are going to see, and I'm seeing. And it's true. And what they did is not enough. They've taken our politics to a place now where it is so disgusting. They're calling the finance minister, what they call him? Black man from slave, from colonial time, slavery time. I saw them coming at the politics and refer to people and I disrespect people. You can't find consensus with them dirty thinking people, yeah? Eh? Then coming at the politics, I disrespect woman. Murder go on at them party with their friend Sylvia and then try to cover it up. Then come out here and tell the people them lie. But condolence to Sylvia. Peer destruction. Remember last night I telling you say I was going to put up a video today about their activities and how them come about money and this and that. You know watch the video? If you don't know what you go watch it. They came into the politics by affiliation with Omar Davis. They make the money. Billions of it. Hundreds of billions of it. The same money where they make. When them come in and say, Portia and Peter Phillips never ever go do what PG and Omar did. PG as the Prime Minister, Omar Davis as the Finance Minister. Portia as Prime Minister and Peter Phillips as Finance Minister were not going to give them the freeness, the sweetheart deal, and the free reins where them did not get from PG and Omar Davis. They didn't like that. They did not like the fact that Portia and Peter Phillips never give them the free rein to make more money. So what them do? Them take the same money what they make from Omar time to get out Portia and Peter Phillips from out of the party and set the comrades them against each other. Who don't notice what go on, you know? Who don't notice say from them your money set foot in a politics a be a destruction. Who don't notice say from them come in the PNP turn upside down can't fix back. Who don't notice? Them a destruction. And now when them get everybody out of the way and nobody in the party is courageous enough to challenge them or stand up to them and call them what they are, they have no opposition within their own party. Because anybody who oppose them kick them out and expel them and go on with them, go on with the wickedness them and the people them, sue them and do all kind of stuff. If you don't mind shot them, I'll kill them too. Yes, I said it and I don't give a shit. So what them do? Them start to turn them venom and Andrew Holness. The same wickedness with them carry on with in a them party against the people. The people them either left the party or gone silent or conform with them because them is wicked. And they're afraid for their life. So, them turn the venom now upon Andrew. But I get to realize that Andrew don't afraid of them. And Andrew is going to take it to them. And I say if me did at Jamaica, me would have to tell Andrew say I want to be one of them security. Because no, sir, me I get feel like Andrew. Yes, man, me I get feel like him. Because you say them are wicked people, yeah? Them have to find a match and find people that the world would have to take it to them. See them way like how they take it to people. And that go on and what go on, you know. So when me there say, Lord Jesus, them need to let go Warmington. Don't take up, big up yourself and thank you for the look of donation, my love. Thank you. When time me there say wanna let go Warmington. And me think say Warmington I go rush them like a pit bull. Andrew can rush them too. And that me I get to realize. Not because him mother grew him good, him can rush them too. And him not just bark off of them. Him I go bite up them too. And crab them up too. So while me not really want to see Andrew go down in a gutter with them, you know. Them for know from now. Them for know from now say, this is not a playpen and a PNP playpen this. A serious something this now. And that's why I say, enough shot of liquor, enough shot of liquor. You see, Andrew say, I have so much things to say right now. Jesus. No, sir. We will play about the video. Because Andrew will read out their file, you know. He might read out them file and he might make the people them know, say, them can't chat to me. Because when them did that with Omar Davis, be arms house, them keep up. Them make them money and them sitting there. So right here now, everything I read out, the file, everything dash out now. And Andrew say, I have so much things to say. I want to say everything. No hold back, nothing. No cuss nobody do that for them, you know. No cuss nobody do that for them. No make them all slip and cuss bad do that for them because you want me now, you know. So, let me play this for all who just a come.
Don't make my money already. They became millionaires and billionaires.
NPism, and I want you to listen to this one good, that destroyed the entrepreneurial class of this country. When they realize that borrowing was such a sweet thing, that they don't really have to run the economy, all they have to do is keep the interest rate high so that people with money don't bother use it to do anything productive. They take that money and put it under government paper. You remember that? Buy government paper. That's all they used to do. Buy government paper. Now hear me now, watch me. During that period of time, that 18 and a half years of high interest rate and high borrowing, it means that many of you and your parents could not be employed. Because the money in the country, which should be used for productive things, them just take it and hand it to the government. And then the government is obligated to pay them back high interest rate. So terrible it was that one of their own members, a man of the cloth, a religious man, his conscience couldn't help him. He had to speak the truth. And he said that what PNP-ism did was the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich in this country. Now tell me, which rich man, which Tapanaris man was the recipient, the beneficiary of the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich in this country? You tell me who?
Lord Jesus, Andrew warm him. When I forgot to throw some cold water upon him. Tell him to hold it down, man. Hold it down until near election. Hold it down. Let's see one comment in here, so. Answer the person. Irvin, but you tell what JYP you don't like Andrew or something like that. What you talking about? Type good in a comment, make people understand what you say. Who are you addressing, first of all, and what are you talking about? Yes, so me no know how them are going to escape them past. Sometimes some things happen in your past, you know. Sometimes you do some things in your past and you can move past it, you can get over it. That's why it's called the past. But let me tell them people here this. You see what them do in a for them past, the amount of money what them make and how them make it and how them use the money. Me no know what them are going to tell Jamaica people say. Me no know. Right now, how much for one billboard? How much you put up on billboard at Jamaica? Right now, I want put up on billboard at Jamaica with their face on it. And tell Jamaica people them we're not going back. As a God, I want to find out how much for mount one billboard in a half a tree square for me. And it can go down in a crossroad too. How much you put up on billboard with them two man here? Put up them words upon it to and say PNP demolitionists. I want to find out for me. I want to bluff over here, so you know. Them are not good for politics, people. You know, from them coming out politics so people tap vote. And them make people tap vote at Jamaica, you know. From people see. Or them coming out politics and I do their leader and I mash down them party. They're like a bull in a china shop. Them just knock down every crockery and knock down everything. When people see that, say the PNP unstable, fracture, mash down, burn down. The people them just look on it and say, make the government just go on with it, said we. But no business with them too. And them a loser too. Because Bounty losing seat, he lose a challenge. Where going again? Him and Mark going side by side, PP, clock. The two of them are loser. And I swear to God, if Mark Golding figure fight a real political fight for a seat, him cannot win a seat in a Jamaica. If him don't, remember saying, no, how them coming on, them come and pay the people them for vote for them. Pay. Them are the first somebody miss to do that in a politics in a Jamaica. Come promise the people them 10 million. When the people them reject Bunting, because them don't want him for love nor money, them say go on with the $10 million. Sorry, 15 million. Mark Golding come with $10 million. After them tell the people them say PNP broke, them not the money, and we have the money. Jesus Christ, man. People can't wicked, sir. A PNP then use and make the money, you know. And them turn around and use the money against the party. I want to see the dirty, nasty thinking politics that spill over upon the country and the rest of politicians them. This is why them always say you must not dance with the devil. The PNP must learn you do not dance and sleep with the devil. This is what reach PNP. Them dance and sleep with the devil. Them should have run with the devil. Bunting is the devil and Golden is the devil. And then dance with the devil and look what the devil turn around and do to them. PG and Omar Davis, them dance with the devil. They slept with the devil. And look what the devils did. And you know the sad part about it? The devil did not turn the venom on PG and Omar. They turned their venom on people like Portia, Peter Phillips, Lisa Hanna, and some other rest of people. And they were not the ones who slept with the devil. Omar Davis did on PG. When people say you have Satan people that walk the earth among us, I don't lie, them are telling you a serious thing. They might not come with how we portray what Satan's supposed to be with hand in their head and they're sitting there. But among us here on the earth, you have devil people, satanic people, a walk among us. And them look like normal human beings. And you're looking at them right here, so. Serious thing. So Andrew Holness a fight right now. He might fight flesh and he might fight spiritual warfare. Andrew Holness' mother have to keep praying for him. And his father. And the nice and decent religious people them in Jamaica have to go pray for the country and for the Prime Minister. Because Andrew Holness out there right now a fight for a whole nation, you know. Yes, man, him a fight for a whole nation. Because them are wicked people here. The people in the PNP couldn't take them on because them not have the money according to them. Because they say them have the money and my money pay the light bill. And if I don't have my money, the phone would lock off and the light would lock off. Me don't know Peter Phillips get the money from for fight them, but he fight them and win them. So the fight where Andrew Holness a fight and take it to them, Jamaica people, they must get behind Andrew Holness. Because if them a demon here, take over the country, you can't chat to them. Let me plug in a computer here. Hello, good night, you're live. Oh God, hold on there, guys. We have to just talk it as it is, you know, people. Sometimes you might want to say certain things and you want to be nice about it, but sometimes, I know everything you can be nice about. Because the truth is just the truth, and sometimes the truth come off nice and sometimes the truth come off very harsh. I'm a speaker of truth. Me can't pretty up truth. Sometimes even with our friends and our best friends, you have to tell them some truth and it might come off away. But it is what it is. I'm really not trying and going out of my way to bring down these people. I'm not. Every single thing I'm saying to you here is true. Their activities and behaviors, everything what I say is true. And none of them cannot challenge me. Everything what I say is true. From the demolition where they go on with, from the money where they make and how they use the money to take down the people them in the PNP who never ever give them continuous hoarding of billions of dollars. Portia wasn't going to do it. She did not do it. Peter Phillips worse wasn't going to do it. And so they set out to destroy. And that's what they did. And the universe did in the war too. The universe was in the war because the universe make Bunty know say you can't win no presidency around here, so you're too wicked, man. And the universe make him lose all him seat too. You understand? So the fight upon Jamaica. The fight upon Jamaica with them money. The fight upon Jamaica. Andrew Holness in the fight. Him in the fight and you have to back him in the fight. If you don't want Jamaica to come to consensus. If you don't want the Parliament of Jamaica on both sides to do what makes sense in your interests. Now, let me talk about voter apathy. Well, that was my little rant about why people are apathetic in Jamaica to vote. These guys, them have the people in the party are war against each other. Them are war the party. Now them are war Andrew Holness. And politics, them are deal with those character assassination, destroy people image. That's where them come about. Now that the people them now vote. the government of Jamaica must go out there and do a get out the vote campaign. We can't have the Jamaican people apathetic and keep on sit out the election. So therefore, this is what I see happening in the United States. Right now, Michelle Obama has been out there with some celebrities. She was in Atlanta recently with the celebrities them, and they're doing a get out the vote campaign. They've come up with a tagline or a slogan which says, "When we all vote." I'm going to let you hear a bit of what she said when she was in Atlanta recently. She was talking with, they had like a party, you know, lots of young people in the room. And she gave a speech, they gave speeches telling people how important it is for them to participate in the electoral process. Now, let you hear this and I'll come back.
Because that's really what your vote is. It is your chance to tell folks in power what you want. Look, voting affects everybody, but it especially affects you. So if you want your life and your future to look better, you gotta vote. Because in this election, every issue you can possibly care about is on the ballot. How much comes out of your paychecks in taxes, how much you pay at the grocery store, whether you can afford to ever buy a house, what kind of health insurance you have, who's making decisions about your reproductive health, how the government will deal with AI, America's role in the world. I could go on and on and on.
Yes, so I don't know who in the government, on the government side, would be responsible for doing this. But my advice is that you cannot just continue for the next however many years going to the people in an election and only 30% of them sitting there, the people that come out. That 30%, 37%, no. It's time for the government. And when you go to the people about voting, what I liked about Michelle Obama's speech and all of these guys here, them never go there as Democrats or Republicans. Them never go there to tell the people them how to vote. They went to the people and told them that everything that you do in life, whether it be your health care, your education, your cost of living, everything that you do, your freedom, everything depends on politics. It's just a group of people we will call representatives making the decisions for you. So if you don't go out there and participate, then you really don't have a say, and you're just going with the flow all the time, good or bad. And right now, all me see the world look right now, because I know just Jamaica, see right here in America, we have a demon power way to said we. So everybody have to go out there go vote. And these guys have found creative ways to go to the people and explain to them, because people might hear voting and them think, say, boy, my vote now go count or whatever. You bring your whole gingeration, your friend them, your neighbor, all who can't walk, all who disabled, do something. Go out there, go vote and bring your family or help somebody or some people to vote. And to be honest, if I were a politician or a prime minister, and when me call election at 30% of people come out, me da feel one kind of way, you know. God no. Because me not go feel like majority of the people them participated in putting me there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feel like, you know, it just don't feel right to me. More don't feel comfortable about a turnout like that, giving me a mandate. So, I want to say to Jamaica, say, get some people together, young, middle age, and old people, Send them out there, start the campaign, put up the billboard, put up the commercial, and encourage the people, explain to the people the importance of participation where voting and elections are concerned. You have good people coming out of politics and you have bad actors. And it's up to us to make sure that we are picking the good ones to represent the people. Because when we don't, what do we have? And to how the situation bad, even when the people of Jamaica vote out people like Bunting and run them way, where you see them though? You see them have them friend and put them in a Senate. The people them vote out Bunting because they don't want a representation from him, you know. They don't want nothing from him, them just don't want him. And Mark Gordon is going to override the people's will by putting Bunting in Senate. And now Bunting is coming up on platform, talking like somebody choose him to be somewhere and speaking for them. Him not speaking for the people of Jamaica. Bunting attack for Golden. So when Mr. Bunting on PNP platform attack to Jamaican people, him not supposed to attack to Jamaican people. The people them vote him out. But that's so them not no respect for the people. So in a Jamaica right now, even when they go vote, I be arms house and nastiness, them come and go on with they no respect the people, them no time at all. What is this? Them a bully. Them no respect nobody. They no respect no process. You get vote out, you go hold your corner. You humble yourself and you go back to the people who vote you out and you ask them what is the problem, what me do wrong. If they say they know why, then just don't why you go find something else to do. But them out of order. So if the people them come out and overwhelmingly send a message to them, and not just them, anybody who come and them not doing the work of the people them must come together because there's no power in this world, not even money power. Because there's so much money Bunting come with and PNP people them still running away. And the people of Central Manchester, there is no power like people power. As much as them say them have money and them broke your auto. There is no power like people power. I mean, I ask nobody that. When you see what I'm in the country, I don't remember which country. The politician, the prime minister over there, the people them tell them for galang and yard and in a yard. You know what people them do? Broke in a house. Broke in a house. They were the presidential mansion. Go jump up in a bed and chuck off in a pool. The people them and show them say, and we have the power. We say if you go on, you go on. That's how the thing set. So Jamaica people them must know them power. And in knowing them power, them are going to know say. And them have the final say. And when we all vote, any miss a man or any miss a woman, we come in here and feel like say, and them call the shots is lie them telling. Jamaica people must know the power they hold. As much as how they want to divide the people with political tribalism, the people they must know so when them come together, very powerful. I want to ask you a question about the former House Speaker, Marisa Dalrymple. She'll come back, you know. She'll come back because based on what I'm seeing in the media and based on what I'm hearing on the ground, because I have family members who live in the constituency. And the people them, remember say she was a speaker of the house. The Integrity Commission said she received a car which was either not reported or something like that. And she decided to do the honorable thing and go without being forced or any fanfare over it. So, the information I am getting is that the people them say them want her. The people them say she work good and them want her to come back and come finish what she started. That's the information I'm getting. And them they go protest from a couple of days ago. Them say them want her to come back. So Trelawney Labour Rights want JLP to give them Mama D. 0 something, no joke. So the Prime Minister announced, no. The Prime Minister was asked about it this morning in the press conference. And this was his response. Here goes.
Put it to you this way, by popular demand of the constituency, Marisa Dalrymple Philibert will be the Jamaica Labour Party's candidate for Trelawney Southern. It's difficult to speak for Marisa as to why she resigned and then she's coming back. And I'm certain she will give an explanation. But my own view is that she really respected the perspectives of the public with whatever was accusations were laid in the public domain. And she thought it was the honorable thing to do. But I think that as she went through the constituency and people kept demanding that she return, and she does have quite a popular support in the constituency. So, it's really the will of the people, and we will see the will of the people exercised in the by-election.
Yes, so guys, as me say, me know the constituency well, a family there. And to tell you the truth, she work good. Nobody cannot challenge that. She works good. Everything where the people them supposed to get in a them constituency, she make sure say it reach them. Road work, all kind of something she work good for sure. Politically speaking, strategically speaking, you cannot go against the people and expect to win. Anytime you decide to do that, that's where you failed. And that's what we see happening in the PNP right now. Mark Golding and Peter Bunting bought the PNP for 10 million without considering the will of the people. They bought that party. Okay? So when you decide to move against the people, you just cannot win. You hear how confident the Prime Minister sound? So the majority of the people is with her. So if you move her, or if you don't give the people the representative what they want, then you can prepare to lose. It's always been that way. That's just how it is. So we'll see what happens, Hold on, let me see something. Oh, I want to say something about that situation here. I want to know for pass on this to whoever the member of parliament is for Derek. Derek is a homeless man. And people say Derek is a gay man. I never say Derek with a man yet, so I can't talk on that. But because I owe him cuss and go on, and him cuss when they trouble him not just get up and take on people, I don't think. Him cuss when they trouble him. If Maka Diamond can take up Derek and carry him to Panama, Derek there tonight as we are talking now. Derek, homeless Derek Morgan. Let me tell you something. My grandmother, by my father's side, she used to work in a park downtown. And she used to be responsible for the sanitation. Them the time the PNP in a government and so. So she used to be responsible for the sanitation in the park downtown. A long time I know Derek, When Derek used to come down a park every day. And I can't believe, say, after all those years, Derek's still homeless. And I am saying, if Maka Diamond can take up Derek and carry him to Panama, And Derek homeless. Me see where them beat him up and doing bad where they must have vineyard town or something like that, you know. Them beat him. When him there on the road, me hear people drive past, them run him down, them put video camera upon him, them disrespect him, call him all kind of things. That is just so terrible. And I'm saying, if Maka can carry him go Panama, and if PNP can come out and come publicly, openly endorse one man what is openly flamboyant from the LGBT community, why the JLP and the MP them cannot help Derek get one of the house them? When me see them and give to the indigent people them. Derek is an indigent man from a barn, you know. Derek Morgan is an indigent person, and Derek is a labor right. Derek say labor right. If you ever say nothing bad about labor right, Derek cuss you from now till the morning. So me I say over here now, if anybody has the ears of the government or Derek MP or whosoever, uno please to give this man a house now before they kill him on the road. Give him a house, man. One bedroom. Bad to bad, man. People are like me, I tell. Uno tell the truth. The criteria for getting the homes is that you have to be indigent, meaning say a poor, dirt poor. No so. And you're needy, and them something there. And Derek life is at risk because I see them doing bad. Them abuse him physically, verbally, and all kind of stuff. I'm surprised that Derek is still alive. Stress should have killed Derek long time. From the on the road and them something there. Derek show certificate say he has culinary skills. Him have culinary skills. And plus him hustle. Him have merchandise when I see him sell. And truly, when you're homeless and you live out a hotel or motel or whatever, you pay per night or whatever to stay there. And it's costly. And he get money over TikTok. Nicki Minaj will give him one little piece of money. So I really say, him is not the kind of homeless people who are mentally ill on the road and then them need for the in our institution or something like that. He can survive on his own. He just needs a place to live. And I think because people are of the impression that he's gay, they don't want to give him no place to live. Only give him one little house, man. May I advocate for Derek right here, so give him one little house. Because you see, if Derek don't get a place to live, me hear him say he go chuck off down a waterfront already several times, you know. Me hear him say he go chuck off a waterfront. Me hear him say he want sit there for drink, for analyze himself. Oh God, man. Where's our compassion? What can go so? Me see whole heap of them, you know, we say them a celebrity. They using slang. Damian Crawford, me here I use Derek slang. What can go so? Derek slang them I use. Run out, no. Everything Derek said and say to. Give him one little house because he must sustain himself. He will go hustle and buy grocery. If he getting house, him not come trouble nobody. All him do a turn on him live and dance and go on with himself. That not harm nobody. I saw him making look of money. Give him one house, man. Give him one little house. Him dey on the road, then rob him, then beat him, then cuss him. Me see a school picnic come from school and stop and trouble him. Very disrespectful and out of order. Derek is not the worst thing in Jamaica. I think Derek will sell the house. Don't talk that him not sell the house. Him not sell the house, Shay. And the money when hustle over TikTok and the money when get from people, Me and you know, Shay, the cost of living, no matter where you are in the world, well, most of the world anyway, it costs money to live, even if you don't have no place to live. You have to feed yourself. You have to pay for transportation. Me hear him talk, say him get money from Nicki Minaj and buy furniture. Me don't know how Derek could have buy furniture and him not no house, but maybe he was hopeful and optimistic. So him buy one look of furniture, put on in a storage. So if him also want look of money or get help, I know waste it. Him have to eat. And since night my daughter tell me, say, Mom, groceries are very expensive. She works at a supermarket. And she, 16 years old, can tell me, say, groceries expensive. And she not buy food in here. And we know they pay welfare. But she did every day at supermarket and she see where people are buying and sitting there. She knows the food expensive for true. So Derek, I get the look of money and the look of help from people. In on a formal employment. So the look of help him get him to feed himself. In take bus go town or wherever and go. In up and down and look place to live. Them must can give him one house, man. So me ask you know. As me say, they also me say them and give her to indigent people who are poor. Derek is not doing nobody in a Jamaica nothing in a walk and kill people, in a walk and trouble people. Him is not a menace to society. All him do over TikTok a beg like every other beggar over there. And see Maca Diamond take him up. But you should talk where they say him smell good and him beard and clean. And I want scornful madman. Him just, but him talk say him born 9 o'clock and him mother dead 9:30. And him don't know him father. Him not no family. And so. God have mercy, man. Where's our compassion? Derek asked for us a long time. Annalise, may I tell you? What may I call you? Miss Marshall, sorry. From me a little girl, in Jamaica. When my grandmother used to respond to park. Me used to go down a town sometime after school and go sit down in a park with my grandmother. And back in those times, the park downtown was a safe haven for the men and women of the LGBT community. Them used to come and congregate down there at evening time. Yes. The whole of them used to know my grandmother. And then come in at the park. And if them a eat nothing, then we share it. I know mad people them, you know. In them time, the Jamaica was very homophobic. So they would walk in groups and they would group up all the time because if one of them nobody not gonna walk up to a group of gays and hurt them, you know. Like they would group up wherever they went to protect each other. And when them in at the park, nobody never come in at the park come trouble them. Unlike if them a walk on the road, people would stone them and do the things. In at the park, they felt safe. It's just they couldn't sleep in there at night. So from them time, them know Derek. And I can't believe saying at this time, 20 much odd years later. 20 odd years later, Derek still homeless. I know say most of the man them also where they in at the park with Derek from them time. They look like all of them gone far and left Derek. All of them migrate. There was a period of time where I think during Porsche time when a lot of the LGBT people were getting asylum from various countries. Some of them went to Europe, some went to Canada, some went to America. Remember though? Look like all of them gone left Derek because him want upon the judgment. So me I beg gonna tell the government or somebody to give Derek one house there, man. Big up Southside. Big up Southside. Big up every garrison. Big up every garrison. Derek say him no want no house. Him talking. I like Derek I tell. Maybe when Derek get ambitious, since come hear him talk it already say him no want no house, him want go foreign. But when night time come and Derek say him have to go in a guest house and him not have nowhere to live, him come back the other day and say, guys, please, I want somewhere to live. So 1 minute him Derek, who doesn't want a place to call their home? That's terrible. Everybody want to look at address, man. Come on now. Bad to bad. I don't business with Derek's sexuality, you know. And that not really matter to me. As me say, me never see Derek a take a man yet. But Derek from back in the days, you know, I used to see him with those people. And because him feminine more time, people would talk. So, but that is not my concern. I am talking about Derek's safety. I am talking about the fact, say, me don't know how somebody survive on the road for 20 or 30 odd years. No live no way. From long time, Derek homeless. You hear him say him born 9 o'clock, his mother dead 9:30, so him no have no family. Who grew him probably dead and gone how long? Derek have him passport, and I said TikTok people them help him. And him, me see him did have some merch where me that hustle. Some t-shirt and sitting, I must see him take by passport and him go by passport. Forget out him passport. And him not done neither. Him not too done because him have certificate, vocational certificate, where he had some culinary training. So he can work in a restaurant. He can do cakes and stuff. Me not like sufferation, you know. Me not like people are suffer, you know. And that's why I can't discriminate people. So, may I ask, you know, if you know how Derek MP, even though Derek not an address, Derek must can get one of them local indigent house. And him say, when him say the doctor them tell him say, he must stop the cussing because when him cuss, yeah, so him chest hurt him. But if him dep on the road and them advantage him have to cuss them. Because when them run him down with camera and him take out back film camera phone and run them down back, I saw him have to defend himself. It's a very hard life. Yeah, man. So to the question when me ask now, back to the politics. The question when me ask now, if them man they can survive, them pass. What have to say about that? Can they survive their pass, guys? Them dark pass. I forgot find the record in the video. We ran it to the talk about the transfer of wealth. Jesus, Father. All them people make people hate politics, you know. Yes, man. Can they survive their past? Because to all the thing I look right now, the Prime Minister not going to make them live it down, you know. Not when them out there call him thief and dishonest and kind of something, you know. He not going to make them survive them past. Mark and Bunting cannot live down Finsack. It can't run out. Jamaica have short-term memory problems. Okay. Somebody say Paul will I'm MP. Me never know say East Kingston Derek there. Me think him they don't a town in a where the guest house them they up in a what are the name again? Oh Jesus. Run a Bermuda Avenue and them kind of place there. Never know. Yeah, them Dirty Cups of Jamaica people have short-term memory problem. What the Prime Minister is doing is good. In terms of him not out there at tell a lie upon them, you know. Him out there at educate and tell the people them what them they do. What they stand for. Alright, watch this now. You see, if the PNP did put somebody else for them leader, anybody else will never have nothing to do with the transfer of wealth. Somebody will never have nothing to do with where Omar Davis go on with and where PJ them go on with. Remember say, when Portia came in as the Prime Minister, Portia never put them nowhere near a finance ministry because Portia could have never lived down that in a Jamaica. And Peter Phillips never ever do that neither too. But since them come prop up themselves about them a leader, if I did anybody else, because all this time, we never hear the Jamaica Labour Party or Andrew Holness go back in a the thing like that, where they played a role. I mean, it's been years, right? But we never hear that being used as a political tool against the PNP. No. You don't understand what I say, or am I coming off, the right way as I'm trying to say that if I never them in the leadership of the party, the judgment wouldn't so wicked upon them with them pass, because they are part of that meltdown pass, right? That wiping out of the 44,000 business people, them entrepreneurs, wipe out judgment upon the Jamaican people. They were in a smack in the middle of it. So may I say now, if the PNP never take them, shoot them up front, the delegates them, we still them vote and sitting. If the PNP never take them, put them up front, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. The Prime Minister wouldn't be talking about this. Nobody would be talking about it. But they've become a target. And rightfully so. Because listen, based on what they've done in the past, we don't trust them. We don't trust them. Yes, it's for them style of politics, them come out, come tell lie pa Andrew, Them come out, come tell lie pa Andrew. True something. But Andrew don't out there tell no lie on them. Only saw life go. Andrew don't out there tell no lie on them. And if Andrew did out there tell lie on them, only know say we over here so would have said no man. Not them the style of politics they were not in that. But him not tell no lie on them. I choose something attack. But them on the other hand, them might use lies and propaganda. But the truth shall float to the top like oil and water. Me not think them can get saved, Nothing can save them. Nobody can save them. That time for them stand up to them judgment. Because they cannot come address their financial activity. Unethical, criminal, financial activities of the past. Their dark past. It's only a pity Say the people them not the PNP. I'm gonna tell you about some of them too. Cause some of them probably over here listen. You see on Facebook, some of them when me and them used to talk good to, you know. Them not talk to me again, you know. But guess what, you know? My pot go on tomorrow. It'll go on the day after that and every day after that. Cause we don't hungry belly over here, so. So whether they want to chat to me or not, I care zero. Them they on my story every day. I watch my story, you know. Cause when I ready, I put up them up on my story, you know. Cause remember, me is a vlogger for a long time. Me is a blogger a long time. And me is an activist a long time. So when time we see wickedness, we have to expose it. So I put up them up on my story all the while. And me ears to them I wonder, she a labor right now? She a turn labor right now? Them nervous in them boat, you know. Because they know say once my mouth let go upon them people, you know, they no good again. They know from a long time. Them know say from my mouth let go upon them people, and them no good again. Them not talk to me, you know. But them a watch the story. And them a scroll past and I see everything, but the people them not chat to me. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm telling you something. You see, as long as you know me on social media, you never see me a dance with the devil yet. You never see me a defend people who corrupt yet. You never see me a stand up with people who cover murder yet. So talk to me nice, you know. So nobody can go and like say this is strange. Oh, this is so strange. No, it's not. I have always been the type of person who stand up with righteousness. I don't learn to stand up with evil. Okay? Never supported evil. So nobody can act surprised. And when nobody come peep on my story, I know me is not a laborite. I know me don't baptize as a laborite. Because that no found I wonder. Me not talk about with JPU family over here, so me talk about the one them where I screech and I watch me. And I hide and I watch me and I wonder. And I wonder, them just a wonder. They want to cuss me, but they can't dare talk, so. Them just vex right now, say, Jesus Christ. You know? Them vex bad. Moderator, you look a bit of mix up in the way you say. If Liz the on holiday, you know I'm not going to answer you. I'm not going to answer you. Me no want nobody can use a psychology for me over here. You moderator? All right. Ah, Jesus. The party need house cleaning a long time from Michael Manley days. Ah, Jesus. Listen, we're not really business about them people here, you know. We just want to make sure, say, Jamaica continues on its path of development. And you see everybody, on a serious note now, you see everybody will participate. Let me take off them a demon off of the screen. Hold on. You see everybody will participate in the development of Jamaica and the stability of Jamaica. We want to big up them. And we don't really care if them dep on the PNP side or the JLP side. Because, as me saying, when you go watch that video, when me saying you go watch over News Global. Let me take off this off my screen so you can see. Go over News Global when you done and go watch this. Why the IMF loves Jamaica and why Jamaica their favorite. You understand? One thing say the IMF just take Nigel, so. Because they rate Jamaica, them have to rate Jamaica. Because they made the right way off, you know, and because and nothing else why they think they with Nigel. Because they say Jamaica had a miracle. Economic miracle. Yes, that's true. How we do it? Over 3 administrations. And we can walk with we head high again. So that is a very good story. So them had to call Jamaica to come up at the IMF. Uno not see it. They had to call Jamaica to come to the IMF. And this gentleman spoke specifically to consensus. Both parties and successive finance ministers, them realize, say, if we are serious about development, we ought to be on the same page where our economy is concerned. Nigel said something very interesting when the last time him talking at Parliament. Him said something very interesting. Him say, and this is very serious. He said Jamaica does not have any room for error. You hear, guys? Jamaica does not have any room for error. What that means is, hold on, I want to put it up on the screen. What that means is, between the people who we're going to choose to lead our country, people who will choose to lead our country, the people who will choose to put in our finance ministry, all of them something there very important, and those are some very crucial decisions on behalf of the people. And this is why I say that the government, or any group for that matter in Jamaica, who understand the importance of participation, they need to get out there and go on a campaign to educate the people about the importance of voting. They need to. Let me see if I can put up this on the screen. Hold on. See there. Jamaica's economy has no room for error. Remember, so fragile as a little country, because of where we are in the region, because of all the potential negative things that can happen, right? So we not have no time for what PNP are come with Mark Golden when I know him foot from the head. With Peter Bunting, the people them reject him from when this troublemaker, this demon. We not have no time for that, We have to make sure that the people who we are elect as some serious people will come to deal with the work of the country. Not people just have fight one another, kill one another for power. We don't have no skill. Because if them did have skill, where Omar Davis and them go on with, that would happen. When a man show you who they are, believe them. Them not have no skill when it comes on to economy. They have none. And that's why Portia put Peter Phillips to manage the finance. We need to turn the page on FinSac. I say I want to find out how much to put up on billboard in Jamaica, We must turn the page on FinSac, turn the page on Bunting and Golden. You hear where Andrew come attack say? Him call them activity PNP-ism. And in truth and in fact, Andrew Warner should even have said that. Him supposed to call them activity Markism, Bunting-ism, and Omar-ism. Because the PNP, the real PNP, the true PNP, the Portia and the Peter Phillips, they came in and helped deal with the economic troubles in the country. So, I mean, Andrew not gonna really address them by name or, things like that. But really and truly, a Marxism, Buntinism, and Omarism. People came into the PNP leadership after them and didn't do the shit that they did. They did what they did right by the people. Look this up. No, sir. Mm-mm. Anyway, we have to take this serious. No joke, no night. We not have no room for mistake and error people. The PNP should never come back to power until they have settled their internal bangarang, fracture, destruction, and them sitting there. Them need one. Somebody said they need one cleansing. They need reset. Them need all kind of something. They need prayer. They need obia. They need all kind of something. They need lime and blue. What else them need? All of the spiritual fighter them over here. They need frankincense and myrrh. They need olive oil. When you hear the pastor pray for them. Them need everything. They need broom. Whenever see people put broom in their house, where them say them are run a destruction, I say go. Yeah, man, them need, them the spirit they come in at the government of Jamaica. Bad something. Them walking with a spirit of destruction right now. I mean, I tell you no, we don't want them the spirit they fi come in at the government of Jamaica. Because if you do that Jamaica, it spell destruction. Everybody that Mark Golding appoints, they have no sense. They have no ideas. They don't understand the issues. And this is why people who are smart and intelligent have taken themselves away from the PNP in this current state. They have no talent. You're not going to find somebody with a PhD joining the PNP right now. So that is the situation. Congratulations to these women on their promotion and their elevation. We want to see women step up in the game, yes. And big up to the man them who love the woman them and they not kill them and they not disadvantage them and they not try to bring them down. Because a woman who no come from, who no mother, who no auntie, who no sister and they sitting there. And we the women of the world, we respect men, nice, decent, clean-hearted men. And we are going to burn out the one them that is no good in the world. So we do it over here, so. Them a problem in the world. I can't wait to see what Dana is going to do. Dr. Dana, Morris Dixon, I can't wait to see what she's going to do in the education ministry. I don't know and I cannot tell you no. The by-elections that were announced, I don't know if the PNP is going to contest them. I don't know. 1 minute I hear them say them not going to contest any. What they say? They said they will contest the moderator. Where it go? Talk in a comment and tell the people them. Because them a flip-flopper. 1 minute, them say them now contest this. The next minute, them say them going contest that. So me can't keep up. I'm gonna follow them. What an honor. Barbara Walters, are you the great American broadcaster? Kirk, what an honor. What an honor. No, sir. Yes. We have high hopes. My feel so the next leader of the JLP is gonna be a woman, you know. I mean, I agree with that. I think now is a good time. They have some competent, some capable women in there now. A lot of the men them in there are aging out, you know. A lot of the men them who've been around for a while, they're aging out. The one them who coming in now as the next generation. Andrew Wellness is the next was the next generation. Andrew Wellness age I go down to. So them have to prepare the men them now we are coming. You know, the men them in their 40s, in their 30s and so approach 40. And them are gonna be the next generation. But them are some woman now in the JLP where now is the opportune time for them elect a woman. What want to say about that? You got to call me. My phone not off. I just never see the ring because the ring off. I'm sorry. Let me call you back. Hold on. All right. Good night. What's going on?
Yeah, I just I want to chime in. Based on you touching the whole women and thing. You notice separate and apart from the fact that we appoint 2 female ministers today. We have some of the most key ministries a woman control them. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education.
Yes, man, them don't recognize that. That's why I say it look like the next thing when them have to do appoint elect a woman for the president of the party.
Yeah, man. So you see, Andrew, when I say he was woman, I broke some serious records in Jamaica.
Well, yes, and also
we also have the first female chief of defense staff in the region. Yeah. So all the barriers women are break, you know. So when I say when I kill off the woman, them and when I push them aside, you know. So all the ladies them will listen to the program. I call the mothers and the sisters and the daughters and let them know, say, I have to come on the side where I cater for the woman, you know.
Yes.
So like with the on the part of saving Jamaica, you need to have the woman them on the train. A woman has to save the country, you know.
Woman has saved the country for sure. And you know what? Same thing in America, you know.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, so definitely have to, you know, we have said in the chat since even so we need to have a tight group or discuss strategies to move the country forward, you know. So we need to call upon all the ladies, you know, from the young to the old.
For sure.
Yeah, because we see who are look out for the ladies, you know.
In America, 53% of the electorate are women. I don't know what it is in Jamaica.
So you don't know if you're kind of chip out or
No, I say in America, 53% of the electorate voters are women.
Women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Me I say, me don't know
Well,
what it is in Jamaica.
I know the percentage in Jamaica higher than men. I don't know the figures for quote say 60 or 50 or whatever, but I know there are more women on the voter list for sure.
Mm-hmm. So, where you say the next president of the JLP is gonna be a woman?
I'm not going to put my neck out so far, but it's quite possible.
Okay.
With the ranks of the woman them well now, and the number of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, Sh0t is being touted much out on the street that Venetia is poised to be promoted. Let us see if, if there's any truth to that somewhere down the line. But the woman them up step up and play much important role,
Mm-hmm.
Because the first is not history. We just appoint a female finance minister. We have a foreign affairs minister, minister of education. And I think there's some other one there where I miss out and I'll come back to mind now. But we see the ladies them stepping up. We have a female speaker of the house also. So,
mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, man, we do things. So, ladies, them to sit back and take note, You know, there's no Melissa over here.
No, we acknowledge it, man. That's why I say. We acknowledge the historic appointment. And I've always said that I see a president, prime minister, ultimately, if it works out that way, fine. But me always say with Kamina, me see a party president in a R.
Kamina is a class act, Remember, say, Kamina get proper grooming from early stages. My father was a statesman in many different ways,
Mm-hmm. Nigel too. Don't forget Nigel. In pants big, but don't forget Nigel.
Yeah, man, when I talk about Kamina, our father was a senator, Anthony Johnson was a man where have good character now. So she get proper grooming,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Andrew has been good to recognize talented people, smart people, and bring them in.
That much Jamaican don't give him credit for, because see, a whole heap of people are sharing tears with Nigel even. Remember, say, Nigel was a no-name. When I say no-name, nobody in the political arena never even know nothing about him like that,
True.
And pick him and drag him in the politics,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so the man have good eye for talent and in being exercising,
Mm-hmm.
In give for big talent. A whole heap of things happen, as him say it the other night, and it probably jump over a lot of people. Him said it will probably take another decade for enough Jamaican understand what him and Nigel do. And I'm not joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's no joke. And him said them probably have to write many books. Because years to come, people will sit back and, especially people, the academia where have to study, financial and political history. They want to see it. They are going to see it. I see that people now outside are looking for we as a model now for take to feed them country, which we see it happening in Jamaica history before in the mid-60s, late 60s. Yeah?
Say...
Yeah, I remember, say, the Malaysian Federation did a struggle, and Singapore did a look across the world for some model them can emulate.
Yes.
And we them did see in the late mid-60s, late 60s,
Mm-hmm.
And send a delegation come to Jamaica come study our model development.
For sure, man.
And see that both for happen again.
Out of all of the Caribbean island them.
And I look on Jamaica now as a model.
Very smart
But
and
yet, you have
intelligent.
people here that try to beat down what the government do. And I bring down doom and gloom and I say this and I say that. You know? Because sad to say that politics is at that level where we can't even, you know, congratulate the good that is being done.
Consensus.
All because it's not me I do it or you know, who me want to do it, fair do it.
They're not patriotic, man.
Yeah. But I say years to come, we're going to talk about it. See, like enough people know, I look back and I talk about how dreadful and wicked the 90s was. You know? People are going to look back and I talk about this period and the goodness that was done by this administration. Take that me to that.
So what you think about the video that was played earlier on the program where you hear Andrew Oldness come out on them about them Tapanaris and them they make them money and
rich come off of the box of the poor. No guys are being told. That is something where you know from me a youth ago I know that because during the period of the 90s when the whole meltdown.
No, I say if you think them can survive it.
If they can survive it?
If they can survive their past.
Jamaican politics structure in a way where them are going to always have them corner where them feel cushion in, but it now go just push aside well-thinking people and even younger people who have an appetite for information and for learning. Where I get a better grasp of what took place then through the discussions that are being having now. You know, them are going to see it. Them are going to know. Them are going to hear more people talking, especially the archives that is released now. Yeah? A lot of people, I hear these things, even older people who never pay attention back then. I hear these discussions going on and, you know, taking them back, them frightened.
Well, the truth must be told, you know, because they've gotten away for a long time while they've had their unscrupulous plans and them sitting there. But not before the time, you know.
Not before the time, because you should show, you know, some people don't have nothing, because the other day, I hear Venetia mention it. Remember, say, there's an article in the Gleaner where at some point in time where Omar Davis had come out and said sorry for some of the things that happened. Back then, basically I say, you know, them did make some mistakes too and all. And the other day when the archive released and certain discussions sparked again, him come out and make a speech and basically I try change the narrative again. So it does show you say them can't even be honest to themselves. Because you come out already come say you're sorry for enough of what they done. And now you come now because it is a topic for this on the discussion table now. You come now and try to say something different again. You know, them people don't know. Some nowadays you them say they don't know people sleep. I don't think them people sleep at all.
Wow, I don't understand them level of selfishness, you know. But
I really don't think they sleep. And people have them want arrest them probably have to jump themselves or do up or something. But we don't feel them want to just naturally go lie them and sleep.
But they're not no conscience.
I know that about even the unconscionable sometimes find something for ride them, you know. So if I'm not conscience, them call it, them have something to ride them, see me. Probably that's why I'm out, them drink so much rum.
I look like Satan beat them in their sleep, you know.
Probably that's why I'm out drink so much, man, because, you know, you say later days it not drink as much, but yeah. Tell you.
Me hear one PNP woman of course I say, you're going at the ghetto before you give the people them laptop and sit there and give them rum and boom and liquor.
Yeah. Well, in some sense, you can't even blame him, because of the people and the man.
No, sir, but as a politician, you can't go give the people them broma. You must be mad.
No, I mean, we can get certain. But if him go on a corner and that, the youth them in a film constituency, the man, Roman, boom, or whatever. And that him all give them.
That no right no time at all as a member of parliament.
No, tell us say wrong or right, But not tell us say that him all give them. Because if you come to them with that and them no want that and them in a way, them wouldn't sit down and take Roman, boom.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah, man, but this Sh0t thing right now will go away because I'm glad you even make my mind jump back to that. You remember roundabout in the budget presentation time? Me call you one night and I said to you, if you notice, from Nigel mentions them are going to release the archives of the FinSAC Commission. My role in attitude just change him, start get more arrogant, him just start attacking him, start. Just notice if anybody can look. He did go around the country and tell him lies and stuff, but notice from Nigel Clark mentioned the budget debate, so them are going to open the FinSAC archive to the public. If him not change totally from that. And you see Peter Bunting come out the other day on a platform and talk and say, them are use this FinSAC thing as a distraction from the Prime Minister. In now running the Integrity Commission. They might try to put all kind of spin on it because them know with people getting this information now it will put a spotlight on them.
I must say that's why they made attack the Prime Minister so.
Yes, because from Nigel mentioned it in the budget speech. Mark Bowden come to Parliament and him come read him budget speech and him start attack the speaker, him start attack Andrew. And, cause I walk out of the Parliament and all of that. I'm saying to you, it was all a distraction because the whole country did sit down and wait to hear how am I going to come discuss, how am I going to finance a $3 million tax threshold. And up until today, they don't mention nothing about that. It was all a distraction. Because from the FinSAC thing mentioned, it's like them push a button upon him and just get hungry.
Them things so they be not gonna survive. Make we saw it go then, no?
Yeah, man.
Thank you for calling.
Just watch it, but it's not going to go there. I tell you that.
All right. Anything you say that, me I say moderator. Anything you say that, me I say.
But me I say something, somebody ask a question and I say something and me you say I mix up. So
nobody with it, man, do.
Alright.
Yeah, later.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, guys. Jesus, Father. I think Andrew will understand women, because almost all of the seat them a PNP losing at the last election. And mostly woman, the Prime Minister put the take where the man them seat, and the whole of the woman of them where them put there, them take where them seat for sure. So them know the power. And them know say when you give a woman an assignment, she knows she have to work 10 times harder than the man to show her worth, and none of them never disappoint. Women, we're very dependable. So guys, if you not watch this yet, the upload here was done today as I promised I would. And I have the full details of some of the information will come out in a FinSac. We know say more money than 2 billion they make, you know. And more money than that. But we don't want to come out here and give any figures where we don't really have the document for sure, no. Right? We don't know say over here we operate with integrity. So the document we may have from the FinSac report, me sure to say $2 billion almost, approximately $2 billion. Them get how much million out of FinSac and how much million for out of the finance ministry. Ah, Jesus, Father. You know, some people that take the money and go on, you know, then get away with it. Because nowhere else in the world, they couldn't get away with that, you know. You know, then get away with it. You know, some people that just get away with something one time and just gone. They don't want to load up the thing. Omar Davis is not there anymore to make them get away with the wickedness them. And then just get rid of Portia. Get rid of Peter Phillips. And them know say if somebody like Lisa and bad to bad, even if a Paul will are the leader at the party, them can't come get where them get when Omar and PJ was there. So them want people who are compliant with their unscrupulous criminality, corruption style. That is what they're looking for. And that's why they have corrupted and created the Rise United cult. Because they are the ones who are compliant with their corrupt behavior. So them have to get rid of the other people them who them know not going to do that. Everybody where you see them take a put in a seat or in a Senate or wherever, all of them have to be a member of the corrupt Rise United cult. Jesus, Father, when I look and see all good Damian Crawford, me have to wonder what kind of ritual Damian Crawford go make them do him. Camus ritual. Somebody like Damian Crawford, which one of his principles did he turn his back on to fall in line with evil? What did they promise him? How much money did they give him? These are the questions I have to ask myself because Damian was a good youth. Most people see him as a good youth, even if you don't agree with him politically. What Damian are now somebody were wicked. So if you go make deal with them, you're devil, you know. Me have to wonder, but time will tell. Because a man or woman must never become so desperate that them turn them back on them principles and go dance and sleep with devil. Me can't do them something there, you know. I swear to God. Me can't do that. Once me find out that people are demon, me no have nothing to do with them, my love. Me not compromise. Me not compromise with wicked people, devil people. No. So if you know watch your upload, go watch this and you will see. Or they make the money and use the money to mash down everything. And then weaponize it and tell the workers that at the party say, we are give you know. Peter Phillips first, you know, did say him going to create something where the workers of the party can, you know, be rewarded in some kind of way. And with them do, you saw them wicked, then running on the man idea, you know, and take the idea and tell the people them say, workers at the party, we are going to give you the money. And they reject Bunting first. And you know, say, I know, man, go in and give the workers them $10 million. Ask any workers at the PNP for nothing lie me I tell. Them are general and wicked. I know the 10 million when promise. The workers them don't get it. I swear. No, sir. So now I have 2 videos to go watch. Tomorrow when I come back, we can talk about it. This upload and the one from over my man the channel. We say why the IMF, why Jamaica is the IMF's favorite. See it here. How Jamaica became the IMF's favorite economy. I want to come back and tell me tomorrow I want to think about it. And make sure, guys, that the content over here, when I share it with people, share it with somebody. Tell the government that they need to go out there with a campaign when we all vote or something similar. You get the idea and the drift. The people, they must participate in them democracy. All these things. You understand, guys? Anyway, I thank you for your participation. Thank you for joining. Everybody in the chat, newcomers, silent listeners, big up on yourself. Please to hit the like button before you go. And tomorrow, we'll talk more about Jamaica's economy. And I'll try to find some data, and we'll talk more tomorrow. Anyway, guys, have yourselves a good night and take care.
I have never voted for a Democrat, but this year I am proudly casting my vote for Vice President Kamala Harris.
It is a joining of the most formidable movement, political movement in Jamaica. This is the movement of the people of Jamaica.
To put our country first. Country first before party. Country first before political ambition.
Move out my way. Oh, yes or no?